Right guys, we're back at Battle Bunker for the opening invite night. Ian's down, and he's very kindly obliged with a semi-competitive Blood Angel versus Dark Angel game.
Backed by popular demand, apparently.
Who doesn't want to see that beautiful beard? So of course, first things first, check out Battle Bunker. Ian is of course a Patreon, so thank you very much for your support. Ian's on a little bit of a similar journey to me. You want to develop your Dark Angels into a more competitive list.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, I think, yeah.
And you said 1750 was difficult, which I have also discovered.
Never done it before, always played 2,000 or higher. I like 3,000 points.
Yeah.
It's a good number.
So, you've already said that your list isn't optimised, but mine isn't
point.
Fully either. But
you're further down the journey than I am.
By one game. So, we'll maybe get Ian to post some comments up and stuff as well as time goes by about his Dark Angel development.
Yep.
But yeah, they're not massively competitive list, but they are on the road to being there.
Can I just say one thing? I like this angle to make me look bigger. That's good. I like it. Thank you.
There you go. So yeah. Check out Battle Bunker every other Friday night. You can come down and play for free, and of course, there's more to the tables. We're here early though, so let's have a look through the armies. Right, so here we go guys, this is the 1750 list. It's slightly refined from the Tactica video that you might have seen. You'll notice I've added the Storm Shield back on. Ian's shaking his head at us straight away. So this is the 1750 list on the nose. It's not the most optimized, but that's the idea. So eventually these guys will go, but for the minute they have to stay. So this is me battalion. 2 squads of intercessors with auto bolt rifles, which means 2 shots at range 24. And of course the sergeants have got grenade launchers. 1 squad of scouts, 1 squad of scouts with sniper rifles. No camo cloaks because I didn't have the points. We've got Captain Slam. He does have a proper name. I can't remember the name of the 4th company's captain now that Captain Castigan is dead. And then we've got the lieutenant who used to be Captain Castigan, but obviously with him being dead, he's technically been reincarnated into a lieutenant. So that is the battalion. We've then got a Vanguard, an Outrider and a Vanguard. And I don't know which way it is, but whatever. So we've got the Chaplain with Jump Pack making his debut. I painted this guy during the 24-hour live stream, Ian. And of course, he's running with now 9 Sanguinary Guard. The 9th guy, which is an upgrade from the last time, has a Power Fist, which is the same points as a sword, but it's higher strength. The points to get the Storm Shield back on the captain were made up by dropping a single Thunder Hammer from the 8th Death Company, so there's still 2 Thunder Hammers in that 8th Death Company. 8th Death Company isn't quite enough, you need more than 8, but this is all about the development of the list. And then we've got a Sanguinary Priest with 3 squads of Inceptors, one of them having Plasmas. So this guy, I'm going to take the Gift of Foresight and Death Visions of Sanguinius. I've spent a command point already. Gives him a 5-up feel no pain reroll on 1s. And that's his Warlord trait combined with a stratagem. And then spend a 2nd command point straight away to give this guy the Banner of Sacrifice. The relic that this guy's taken is, of course, the Angel's Wing, I think it is. The reroll failed charges and ignore Overwatch Jump Pack. So that is it. That is 1750 on the nose. Let's see how it does against the Dark Angel parking lot. So here we go, this is Ian's 1750 again on the nose.
Yep, absolutely.
And first time you played the Dark Angel since our tournament game many moons ago.
Yes, and first 1750 point game as well, so it was a bit awkward to build the list. So we'll see how it goes anyway.
Cool, so what have you got?
So we have a battalion and a Vanguard detachment. So for the battalion we have Azrael. We also have a Primaris Librarian with him as well for the HQs. We have a 6-man intercessor squad. The sergeant has a power sword and there is a grenade launcher in there as well. And I have 2 squads of scouts. 1 combat squad, 1 with sniper rifles, and I had the points for camo cloaks. So I did.
Again, very much the same reason as me though, wasn't it? You're not really fussed on the snipers.
I don't like them. I'd rather use boulders, but it's what I had, so it's what I'm using tonight.
Yeah.
Next we have, for elites, we have a company champion. just for a little bit of heroic intervention when you come for Azrael, which is inevitable.
Is that the guy from the Overkill game?
Yes, it is, with a different sword, just to make him look a bit different.
Mint.
We also have a Contemptor Dreadnought with the Carey's Assault Cannon and Combi Bolter, because I like their 5-up invulnerable save. And to round them off, we have a Primaris Ancient as well. So for fast attack, we have a Ravenwing bike squad, 4 bikers just with bolt guns, but we also have an attack bike just with heavy bolter. Heavy support, we have a 10-man squad of Hellblasters with the plasma incinerators for rapid fire goodness. And then for flyers, we have the Dark Talon. Who doesn't want one of those? And then for the Vanguard, it is led by a Primaris Lieutenant with the relic of the Heavenfall Blade. Again, because we're going to be in close combat and we suck at close combat. And to round him off, we have a 5-man squad of Aggressors, just to keep the points in line. And we also have... I've mentioned everything else.
The Ancient.
That's right.
Yep. The Veteran.
Yep.
And the Dreadnought.
That is everything, yep, and that is my list.
So what relics and war traits?
Warlord trait is Brilliant Strategist. That's get a command point back on a 5+ when spent.
That's because of Azrael.
That's because of Azrael. He has to take that one. He also gives you 1 extra command point as well for being brilliant.
And he costs less than Dante, yet Dante in fluff is a much better strategist than him.
You say that. It's all a matter of opinion, isn't it? And I have brought 2 relics.
Yep.
I have brought the Heavenfall Blade on the Lieutenant, which is a bit slightly, like a strength +2 power sword. And then I've also brought the Eye of the Unseen to put on my champion.
Right.
Which denies a character from attacking first in close combat.
Oh.
Any unit within 3 inches of him.
Wow.
So I brought him just for you.
Lovely, thank you very much.
You are welcome.
You're up to 9 command points, you're down to 8.
I'm on 10 command points down to 9. 8 for the battalion and Battleforged.
Oh yes.
The
Azrael.
1 for the Vanguard, 1 for Azrael, 2 spent for the relics.
Very nice. Right, so here we go, folks. After deployment, it is Dominate and Destroy, one of the chapter approved missions. So every objective you hold at the end of your turn, you get 1 point. Every unit you kill, you get 1 point. So we have objective 3, 4, 1, 6, 2, and 5. And it's Search and Destroy, which is the one with the big circle in the middle. Which is interesting, Ian, because you have to stand on the objectives to score points, yet you've put 2 units on 1 objective and that's it. And you've castled here.
What can I say?
We both started, of course, by putting the scouts down. Ian won the roll-off, so he put the first unit there. I countered with these ones, because obviously that objective being there to try and stop him from putting his scouts up here, which is a great plan because he then put them down here to try and deny me deep striking. And I put mine there to grab that one. So, as it stands, Ian did finish deploying first. He's got nothing in reserve. I've basically got a line of intercessors. These guys, the Death Company and the Inceptors behind. I've got the Sanguinary Guard and the Plasma Inceptors in reserve. The only thing that Ian has forward are these guys. Which means you do have +1 to your rolling in.
I do.
So,
go on.
Oh, is this the Conquest dice?
Conquest dice got me a 5.
That's the second time.
Keep rolling them, Harry. Keep rolling them.
Nope.
And another one. Shit.
My turn. Okay, so movement phase. I basically jumped the Inceptors forward, so these guys can reach them. These guys can reach these, and I'm basically just going to hopefully chip away and push Ian back. That is the plan.
Can't go back much further.
No, but Ian's already said he wished he had first turn because he was going to use... you just get the invuln for advancing them. And then there's a stratagem where you can still shoot and stuff, isn't there? Because Steve pulled down on me before.
The Raven.
Yes. But I said to Ian, I says, look, even if you'd had first turn, I would have used Fall on Fury to just catch her anyway. Yeah. So I'd have used these as kind of a roadblock. I'd have moved them up and you'd have had to go back over to deal with them, keeping these guys protected, where at least here I can strike straight away, maybe forcing him to shoot at them with these guys rather than the rest of my army. But hopefully we can at least eliminate these 2 squads. The snipers at the back are only going to be able to shoot them. So There's lots and lots of small arms fire. I've got my lieutenant and my captain here, so I've got my reroll ones to hit and wound. So basically, there's going to be a lot of bolt fire coming in against these two units. So let's see what we can do with them. As far as objectives go, the scouts have got this one. These guys jump back a little bit to grab this one. I'm actually going to move one scout down to grab that one. And the chaplain is going to stay here to grab this one. And that's it. So let's come back after we've shot. So, intercessors plus the 3 inceptors and this one guy here only killed 4 scouts. Unfortunately, this guy was out of range. Only 3 of the rest of this squad could see them, and the inceptors managed to kill 2.5 bikes. Death Company missed with almost everything. Crack grenade hit, and then Ian passed his invulnerable save. And the snipers didn't even do anything either. Nope. That's why I don't take scout snipers.
Yep.
So, I'm going to charge with the Death Company. 5 is potentially still in?
I think it's still in with 5.
Yeah, but Ian's going to get to Overwatch with that. Right, so we piled in with these, and each one gets 4 attacks. This guy's out of range though because he's staying within reach of the chaplain for the rerolls to hit. So these are just the chainswords. That's 7 guys.
It is 7 guys.
Like 5 guys, but 7. Rerolling failed hits because of the chaplain. Not bad. 2 misses. Now strength 4.
Yep.
But I'm getting +1
So it's still 4s.
because of your toughness 5.
Yep.
And even with weight of dice,
That's still probably enough to kill me.
how many is that? 8 saves.
My dice have started to betray me.
Only 2, so it kills him and then wounds the next one. But then I still get to fight with the hammers. So I don't get to reroll the 3s.
Nope.
Which I've just rolled 5 of.
Yep. But it's probably enough.
So don't even kill the squad. And of course you get to pile in.
I do.
So he has 3 attacks and is that the
He
sergeant?
has 3 attacks as well.
So
yeah.
6 attacks back on me. Bearing in mind I'm only Space Marine.
Me too.
You got 2 wounds in.
I'll roll those. 2.
2 wounds. 6 up. Nope. So you kill 1 of them.
Worth it.
So I score 1, 2, 3, 4 points, and I didn't kill either of these because Ian has actually passed his morale test.
Yes.
Yes!
Mine a victory. I'll take it.
So I'm slowly going to plug forward, bait him out, but it's interesting because this is in the way and he can't see my army for it.
Of course can't.
But I have fly, so I can just go. Right, so moving phase. Ian has advanced this and used Speed of the Raven.
I have indeed, yes.
And he's within rapid fire range of these guys, and I don't have camo cloaks on, so
I'll see if I get that.
Yeah.
Well, I do.
So it doesn't even cost him a command point. Of course, he has retreated these 2 guys, and these guys have just shuffled up slightly. But your castle's moved. All of it has moved.
Yes.
A couple of pot shots,
Yep.
either side of the building,
Something like that.
with of course the re-rolls. But are you baiting me in?
Who knows? Let's find out. Stay tuned.
So, psychic phase,
Yes.
and you're using a version, is it?
Yes, but I can't remember.
I think it's really cheap. It's like 6,
6 it is, 6. So,
and that's on the Hellblaster.
yes. That doesn't go off.
Do you want to CP it?
I do not.
Okay.
And then we've got Mindworm, which nobody in range, so it doesn't matter. That's the end of my psychic phase.
Hooray.
No one's within range to smite.
So at the start of the shooting phase, the Rift Cannon killed 1 Death Company. No, didn't it kill 2 because I managed to pass me ignore damage, but then the D3 mortal wounds. The Stasis Bomb killed 1 or 2, and the Hurricane Bolts killed 1 Scout. But it was then fire from these Intercessors and the Dreadnought that actually took out the Death Company in the end. So Ian's going to have a look and see which of these guys can see round the side, can potentially have a go at these. Ian, what's this about none of your army being able to see?
We're rubbish. We get deployed really badly and we're probably going to lose.
But you've got one scout sniper that's going to take a pot shot at Slam.
He is going to be the hero that we need, not the hero that we want. Are you ready? 3, 6, 1.
And is that turn?
That's turn.
Way, so you score 1 point for controlling this, 2 points for controlling that, 3 points for killing the thing, and first blood puts you on 4. So not a bad turn. You did.
It turned out better than I thought.
Yeah. So over to Blood Angels turn 2. Again, I am employing tactics here.
I don't like it.
So the scouts have advanced out to be able to grab this objective because I have objective secured. So I will take that from Ian regardless. These guys have flown across here and they're going to be able to shoot into them. The LT, however, managed a 6-inch run to get at least the rerolls to wound against these. Marines have stayed put. Chaplain is controlling this objective. Slam is down here because he's going to take this out in one go. And luckily, I get to shoot first, so I will be shooting with them that way. Now you're asking, where's my Sanguinary Guard?
Where's the Sanguinary Guard?
Where's my Inceptors?
Yeah, I don't like those.
Well, the reason I'm not is because I don't want to get too close to these to take them out. Because if I deploy here, I might kill them. But then Ian's just going to retaliate with plasma and destroy them.
Yep.
Pretty easily. So the idea is, see if I can get rid of what I can this time, force his line back, and then shoot at him with, and charge, of course, the other stuff first. The issue I've got is I've sent Slam the opposite way because of these, but I do have a stratagem to counter that, Ian. So here we go. These guys are going to shoot into these aggressors. Aggressors are toughness 5, aren't they? Because of Gravis armor.
Yes.
Cool. This is why the strength 5 comes in handy. And although you have a 4 invulnerable save because of Azrael, I don't care because I've just got enough to knock the -1 off, which is all I need. So I'm hitting on 3s. It's not a bad roll. A few misses. But then I'm wounding you on 4s. But I'm re-rolling 1s because of the LT keeping pace with them. So it doesn't transfer. So that's 5 wounds. I should kill 1. It's not as many as I hoped. One wound. It's not enough. It's not enough. Oh well. We're going to do the same again down here, Ian.
Yep.
But we're going against your Ravenwing Bikers. But this time I get to reroll 1s to hit because of the captain. And thank good for that as well, because there's quite a few there.
Are they my dice?
No. They're most definitely mine, which is why they are rolling so poorly. And of course I'm wounding your bikers on 4s. So again, not a terrible roll. 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds this time. And of course,
8 dice.
well, don't forget he's on 1 wound.
Oh, yes, he is. That's what that dice was for.
Yeah. So you've got 4, I've got 4 wounds to get through here. So 50-50 says you die.
5 wounds. 4 or 5.
Attack bikes don't have 4, do they? Okay. I thought it was 3. Well, there's
There's 4 wounds.
that's 5 wounds, Ian.
Well, it doesn't matter. It matters not.
So that scores me a point for killing that.
Yep.
And I believe I have 1 more shot left to go. See him.
I do see him. Don't like him.
Him.
I see him. I see him, yes.
Do you know what weapons he's got?
Oh, they're rubbish, aren't they?
He's got crack grenade,
Oh, Jesus.
which I miss with because of the -1. But guess what I'm now doing? I'm charging him. And guess what you're not doing?
Living.
Overwatching. That's a failed charge, but I've got the reroll.
Now you're going to roll 2.
No, that's a 7, so I'm definitely in. I've got 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, 10 wounds.
Yeah, not so long.
I need to get 4 through.
No
So,
saves, huh?
no, but I am going to employ Red Rampage, which gets me an extra D3 attacks, and actually is my first command point that I've spent. So it drops me to 7. So D3 extra attacks for 2 more. So I have 4 base for the captain, +1 for charging, and +2 for Red Rampage.
Nothing better than overkill.
So I missed with that one, but I can re-roll this because of the captain. So they all hit. What's your toughness?
6.
So I'd be wounding you on 3s, but Blood Angels, I wound you on 2s. There's 15 wounds.
No. Yes.
Doesn't necessarily kill me.
It still goes up.
It might not even hurt me.
I don't know how many I blow by.
It might, you know, because of the size of it.
I might only one, I'm not sure. It's either 1 or D3 at the most.
3 wounds, that's 2, but guess what? I'll get 5 up, re-rolling 1s.
Doesn't matter. I'll reroll 1. Still doesn't matter.
2 wounds on him, that's good though. Which does drop him to 3 wounds remaining already.
Gets you another victory point.
It does. So I've scored 2 for killing 2 units that turn. And I control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 objectives.
So 7 victory points.
7 points that turn put me on 13. But you can do some hurt now.
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna.
Right, so moving phase. Ian denied about moving the aggressors. If he'd left them still, 2 of them could have fired twice at these guys, and the others would have been able to shoot these. But he really wants rid of these, so he's moved them forward, which means all 5 are going to get to shoot against these. And then he's got small arms fire from the characters and stuff to take out these. And he can charge them if he wants. So, you know, multiple options there. And I don't know, what would you guys have done? Would you have left them where they were and shot twice? Or would you have pushed them forward? Because obviously he needs to start moving forward, deal with the rest of the force, and start claiming more objectives. So, aversion on aggressors?
Yep. 6, see if we can get it this time.
Yep.
Averted.
And what was the other one that you were going to do? Is it Mindworm?
Mindworm, but I'm hopefully going to take them out on the same shot, so because it makes you have to fight last in the fight phase. So I'm just going to smite the scouts.
Yep, makes sense. For 7, D3.
2.
2, and of course I will kill the closest 2. So the scouts are gone. Small arms fire from the Lieutenant, Azrael, and the Ancient. Managed to kill them. Ian's decided to shoot his aggressors and just rolled that for the frag storms. And then he's got 30 shots on top of that with the bolt rifles.
Yep.
So basically we're going to do this twice. Look, how many dice? Lots.
In
Lots.
my hands, lots of dice.
So basically he's got this almost twice.
3's re-rolling.
And then wounding on 5s, re-rolling 1s as well. So we'll come back when we've worked out how many wounds he's done. So with only 2 re-rolls of 1s to wound which failed, Ian does a grand total of 19 wounds on them.
Good start.
I've got 3 up, 5 up. That's a good roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I've got 5 up. So you actually killed 2.
I'll take it.
So not bad. So Ian's slightly annoyed because if he killed that guy, could have basically put 3 plasma into each of them characters.
I don't like that guy.
So now, I tried to bait him into overcharging, but he's not having it. And even with the 5 will feel no pain, plasma's -3.
4.
Oh, well, I would have no save, so you wouldn't necessarily. Yeah, he was going to use Weapons of the Dark Age because obviously I've got 5 will feel no pain, but with the rerolls because of Azrael and the Lieutenant, I don't think he needs it.
Re-rolling. Lots.
So
3's again.
re-rolling 1s because of the LT.
1s. That was a hit as well.
Yeah. So what's that? 9?
9. 5 ups.
I've got this. But at least it's cost you 2 most costly units to take them out. Wow, I actually only failed 3.
That's enough. I'm okay. That's enough. I'm okay.
How gutted would you have been if I'd made them?
I would have gone home.
That's another unit killed.
It is.
And he managed to do 3 wounds over here with them guys and the assault cannon. I forgot to mention as well, you ran the scouts to try and get this next turn.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So you score 1 point for killing this
Yep.
and 2 points for controlling those 2 objectives.
Yes. All 3 points.
Yeah. He actually tried to take this guy out with a sniper as well before, just in case he rolled that 6 and then I failed my save.
Yeah.
So not bad, not as many points as what I got,
No.
but I think that could have gone very, very well had you killed them.
Yeah, it would have been a lot better if I killed them. I know that for a fact. Right.
Blood Angels turn 3. Okay, so my moving phase, I pushed these guys up, I moved all the characters up, and I've deep struck these guys here, and I'm going to use Upon the Wings of Fire when not Upon the Wing, Descent of Angels, when I come to charge now. I've been very careful where I place them. Ian's actually in the middle of using Auspex scan with these guys, but I've deliberately stayed more than 12 inches away. I tried to use Upon the Wings of Fire with Slam, just can't get him in here, because I was going to go for the Hellblasters. Can't get him in here because of this one damn scout.
Good boy.
But I did drop the Inceptors there with the Plasma, and of course Slam's moved up to give both of them support. They're going to try and take out the Dreadnought, and what I'm basically doing is, these are hopefully going to do, you know, fair with shooting and stuff. See what we can do, and of course they're going to be buffed up in combat, and I'm going to get 3d6 charge. I'm saving Slam for next turn maybe, but I'm basically forcing Ian. Does he go this way with the Hellblasters to deal with the Inceptors and Slam? Or does he come back this way and have to deal with the Sanguinary Guard?
Stay tuned to find out.
So of course, a lot of strength 4 shots, no AP, 2 up armor, 2 wounds apiece, feel no pain as well.
Yep. Good times.
That's why I dropped these down. If I get lucky, I'll kill them. Depending on how far I charge, I could potentially tie up the Hellblasters as well. But it depends on how far I charge round. Because ideally I don't want to be overwatched by them. But at the same time, I don't want to kill the aggressors and then lose the entire squad.
I do. I would be okay with that.
It's a gamble, but like I said, even if I kill the aggressors, if I consolidate the Hellblasters, great. If I don't,
Yep.
then you're just going to either blow them off the board or blow them off the board, and you've got to make a choice. That's tactics! Right, so it cost Ian 2 command points for 17 wounds. 2 up armor. 4 ones. And as long as I make 1 5 up, I'll take it. I made 1 5 up, so I'll lose a guy on the end, and then 1 takes a wound. Yeah, but it's because of the 2 up armor.
Yes, it is.
So not bad, not bad. I've got a lot of small arms fire to come in, but what I'm going to do first, Ian, is I'm going to do 6 D3 shots, overcharging with that plasma, straight into your Dreadnought.
Ones re-rolling ones.
Well, I'll have to do these by guys, won't I? So 2 D3 shots for the first guy gets 4, second one gets 6, and the third one gets 6. So 2 6s and then a 4. So the first guy, 6 hits. Second guy, reroll the 1 because of the captain, 6 hits. And then the last one, so that's 12, that's 16 hits. Wow, I did not expect that. This is why Inceptors are good and Hellblasters are okay. That's 12, 16 hits. Are the assault ones only strength 6 and it becomes 7 when you overcharge?
I believe so, yes.
So I'm actually wounded on 4s now. That, wow.
Oh dear.
Yes, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So 3 missed, so that's 13, 5 up invulnerable saves at 2 damage each. Now see, this is why, and this is why I was saying to Ian and a couple of lads in the Blood Angel group, this is why I like the Plasma Inceptors, because had I put Hellblasters down, you would have shot them.
Yes, I would have.
You've got nothing to stop that because I've deployed 18 inches away, which means you can't shoot me with Auspex scan.
Absolute hate. That's what I'm throwing at them.
And I didn't even use a command reroll.
No, I know. 16.
I got 16 and I failed 3, so 13. So you have to make 10 of these. Yeah, he's dead.
2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
The 4s fail as well.
Yes. Who doesn't blow up?
I'll take that. So next up, though, we're going to have the ones with the assault bolters shoot the Marines. So re-roll the ones to hit. So they all hit, wounding you on 5s because they're 5s, 3s when I can pick the dice up. Ian, remind us not to play on this table again.
Don't play on this table, Harry.
Wow. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 4-ups on them guys.
10 4s, no problem.
1, 2, 3.
1 dies, 1 from 1 wound.
Nice.
Better.
Nice. I've got a lot of firepower coming from these guys now. So with the version being in effect, the Sanguinary Guard slew 1 of the aggressors. I'll take it because it's less Overwatch. And just for fun and shits and giggles, I'm going to make Ian roll all them dice again because they are declaring a charge only against these. But of course, nope. Good job you haven't got support fire like Tau, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we do. Did you not know that? Overwatch on.
Go away, Ian. Go away. Right, so we'll do all that on off camera. But my charge distance, I need a 9. Again, an 11. So I can actually jump to here, which will mean when I consolidate, I can potentially get into them.
You can.
Depending on how many Ian kills. Okay, so there we go. We managed to get on the other side of these guys, and these, left enough space for these guys to charge in so their buffs will take effect. Now, because of aversion, I might not actually get through them here. Might not. Well, we'll see. So, the 3 guys with the swords are going first. So I'm only hitting on 4s and I get no re-rolls here because my Warlord's not within range. So, well, it's average. Now this is where the priest comes in handy because the swords are only strength 4, so I'd normally wound you on 5s, 4s because of Blood Angels. But I'm now wound you on 4s, 3s because of Blood Angels. Okay.
But not 2.
No. So now the axes will go because there's 3 axes in there. So I only get 2 hits. I want to re-roll for a command point. That was 1 wound.
AP?
-2. Is that for combat as well? Look at you destroying me models.
No, but he took a wound though.
Well, in fairness, I didn't realise that there were.
Yes.
It's actually D3 damage.
Oh, well, roll a 1.
You absolute moron. Are you at this point interrupting? In fact, I've still got my power fist, but I'm hitting on 5s.
Fist me. No.
Well, that was going so well. Right, so after discussion, Ian is not interrupting. Sanguinary Ancient, I'm convinced, only has 3 attacks.
I think it's only 2, but go on.
It's 3 because he's a banner bearer.
And that's why I didn't interrupt.
Priest with a chainsword. 3s. Reroll the 1s because of him. 2. Wow, 2 whole wounds. But it does kill 1 because I wounded 1 with the axe.
Yes, it does.
And then it wounds another 1.
Yes, it does.
So at least now I've only got 3 combat. But this is not good. In fact, can you actually retreat out of there? I don't think you can you?
No.
Which means you can't shoot me?
Depends who I kill, I suppose.
True. So Ian's just gone to swing back and fight and rolled that.
Ooh.
But you do get the reroll.
Yes, luckily. 4s this time.
4 hits, it's not bad.
So they are strength 8.
Yep, which means you're winning me on 2s.
Rerolling 1s. Yes.
What's the AP?
They are minus
3? Power fist?
Yes, -3.
So I've got 5 up save, which I pass 1 of. So then it's D3 damage, you have to do them 1 at a time.
So the first one, 2.
To 5 up. So 1 takes 1 wound.
Kill that again.
Yeah.
2.
2, because if I roll a double, which I didn't, so that's 1 dead, and then the next one does 3. That doesn't count because I dropped it. Yeah, so you kill 2. Problems. I'm going to kill these 2 on this side with the axes. So I actually lost 4 of them. So morale, I'm re-rolling that. 4, leadership 8, I pass. So, yeah. So what did I do? Well, I scored 1, 2, 3, 4 more points for objectives, and I killed the dread. Oh! I even mentioned them in the movement phase as well. So I killed the dreadnought, so I score 5 more points that turn, putting me up to a total of 18 points. Right, so movement phase. Ian has moved all the Hellblasters this way. He can't get out of combat here. He elected not to fight again, but he's got a bit of a plan. And what the plan is basically these guys, the front ones are going to try and deal with these Inceptors. The back ones can see these Inceptors, and if he can kill both of them, means that then bolters can actually fire in against Slam and potentially take him out, because he would be the closest unit to them. Down here, meanwhile, he's going to cast Smite and Mindworm, which basically means that these have to fight last. I then can't interrupt because he's going to charge Azrael, the Lieutenant, the Librarian, and the company champion here. And of course, he doesn't want me interrupting. No. So which one's going first with the Psychic?
We'll go for Mindworm.
7. Can't stop it.
And you take 1 mortal wound.
Cool. I can ignore it on a 5 up because of the planner, and I do.
And then Smite. Goes off.
1.
The whole wound.
CP or not? You've got 6, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. Yes, I will spend 1. Do I get it back first? No, I don't. And I do 1.
Which I ignore. He also ran the scouts up to here, which means he takes this objective off me. And I forgot to mention as well, I had more models than him here, so I actually still took that objective, which actually puts me on 19 points. Ian 7. But he does have a pretty good chance of taking out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units here. And of course 3 objectives.
We'll see.
So, shooting phase. These guys up first.
Yes.
And he's left them here. They're still within range of Azrael and the Lieutenant as well. Right, so Ian's going to use Weapons of the Dark Age, and he's not supercharging because there is the risk that you could kill yourself.
There is.
Even with the rerolls. But by using Weapons of the Dark Age, you can cut through each of these guys in 1 shot. So the front 3 can only see, they can see these, and then the other 7 are going for them.
Yes.
Cool.
But first I'll see if I get the command point Weapons of the Dark Age. No,
Nope.
because we've got the 4 command points. So, 3's re-rolling.
So you still would have killed 1.
Yeah.
So 2 wounds, 3's to wound.
Re-rolling 1s. 1.
Do you want a command point re-roll that? Because you have to kill that.
Oh, there's only 2 of them.
There's only 2, you have to kill them.
I will.
And he does.
Do I get it back?
Nope, but that's that unit dead. Oh wait, I've got to sit. Oh no, I'm not entirely in cover, am I?
No.
So don't get the 6 up. So that's that unit gone. But then you've still got 7 to shoot into that squad. So same again, of course, Weapons of the Dark Age. 2 misses, but re-rolling. 3's to wound. Re-rolling 1s because of the LT. Dead. So that scores you 2 points there, Ian. And now it means that Slam is actually the closest to them. What? I don't think so. I think he's probably the closest. Do you want to measure it?
I think they're much closer. This is 23.
Ah, fair enough. Right, so down here, it does make a difference who goes first and when, because I can interrupt with one of these 2 guys. Is he out of reach?
He is outside rerolls.
But you've still got a few attacks. You could still potentially take him out. What? 3 attacks?
4 attacks.
4 because he's Primaris.
Hitting on
3s.
3s. Not good.
No. Forced to wound. Rerolling doesn't even wound.
Wow.
I will spend 2 command points to now interrupt
I rolled in.
with my Sanguinary Ancient, and I'm going for the aggressors.
You can't. We've got mind worm on. You can't attack the aggressors.
I thought these couldn't attack. You put Mind Worm on my guys, didn't you?
Oh, yes, sorry, yes.
So he's attacking. Anyway, that's 3 hits. And I rolled 2 2s. The 3 does wound. Oh, wait. Strength 5, 6. I was charged, which means I get the +1. So they all go through. So -2 on the aggressors. But 4 because of Azrael. Idiot. 2 go through. Guess what? D3 damage each. Look, see? That kills 1.
Yep, it does.
Oh, hang on, was he wounded?
One wound, so that goes, what was the other wound?
Well, the first one was 1 and the second one was 3.
So 3.
So 3 would kill the other one.
It would indeed. But I have 1 left.
That was worth the 2 command points to interrupt.
But I'll see if I get hit back. And reroll. Jesus.
Nope. So then he's going to get to go with Azrael, the champion, and the lieutenant, all with power swords against my 5 sanguinary guard, which means do Azrael first, please, because you said he's pants.
He is pants.
I don't think he is. I think he's all right.
He's okay.
Do you know what? He's still better than. Is his sword just 1 damage or is it D3?
D3.
Why is he better than Dante? Why is he better than?
Plus he's better than Dante because he's Dark Angels.
But Dante's sword is +2 strength, right?
Yep.
Dante's axe, even.
Yep.
It's -3 AP,
Yep, same.
D3 damage.
Yep.
So why do you get mortal wounds as well?
Because he's Azrael.
Dante.
I attacks hit on 2's roll of 1s. So strength 6.
And the 4 in-run bubble, which I don't get.
Lovely. Lion helm. Good times.
So there's 1 mortal wound,
That's 1 mortal wound in addition.
in addition to 5 failed saves.
Yes.
So I need a 5 up on my saves.
Yes.
So I fail 4,
And then D3 each.
right? So with a,
2 wounds each.
you'll have to do these separately. So the 5 up for the mortal wound first of all, which I pass. So the first D3, 2. Pass 1, so then the second one,
Kills a 1. Oh, no. 3.
3. Potentially kills 1. Nearly, so that's 1 dead. 3. 2 dead.
2. 3 dead.
Ah, damn. 3 dead. I'm actually going to leave the axe and the power fist, just because I would rather get to wound you better.
So next we will go with the Humble Champion,
Yay.
who has
Yeah.
only 3 attacks.
You have to agree though, I should have done a lot better against the aggressors than what I did.
Yes, that was terrible. Yeah, it was absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
3 attacks, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Of course.
He's only strength 4 though, isn't he?
He has the Blade of Caliban, which is strength +3. So they're wounding on 3s. -3, D3 damage. 1.
5 up save. Passed it. It's because I've got 2 up armor.
Of course you do. That's rubbish.
Then the LT will pile in and fight.
So Lieutenant.
I think 4 attacks because he's Primaris. Is he just got a power sword?
No, he has the Heavenfall Blade.
What?
Strength +2.
Is this a second relic?
Yes.
Oh.
2 relics.
Yeah.
So he is 4
Why
attacks.
why'd you have 2 power sword relics?
I don't. Oh, his champion just comes with that blade. That is the
Oh.
blade of cut. He comes with it. For 44 points, he comes with that. That's why he's there, the bodyguard. So, 2s, re-rolling 1s. One hit. Strength +2, so 3s. Re-rolling 1s because of himself.
2.
2 at -3, so 2
5 up.
ups. D3 damage.
Okay.
2.
Yes! I take 1 wound
Ugly.
on the axe guy. And that's it?
Aggressor.
Oh, damn, I forgot about him.
So it's only 2 attacks.
Reroll.
Because of Azrael. 2 hits.
2s.
2 wounds. -3.
Fill them both. Wait. I will command point reroll. I pass 1. I fail 1.
6.
3 damage. So I need 3 5s to save that guy. Nope. So I lose 4 that turn.
Do I want to fight again?
Well, I get to fight. No, wait. You spend the command points immediately, don't you?
It's at the end of the fight phase.
Right. So now I get to fight back with my... No, he has to go last, so me sanguinary priest goes. All hits. He's strength 5, so I'm winning you on 4s. Reroll 1s because of the banner guy. So 3 saves. Ha! Yeah, sorry. That kills the aggressor.
It does. Wow.
Do you know what this means?
What does this mean?
Punchy guy's gonna punch someone.
Right, punch away.
The sword guy's horrible, but I want rid of your reroll 1s to wound. So your lieutenant. I hit with 1. I wound. It's -3. Fails his save. D3 damage. 3. So I don't kill him.
Down to 1 wound.
So I have 3 command points left. So morale. I lost 4 guys, so I need a 4 less to pass.
Mine died. I don't need to worry about it.
I pass. So Ian scores 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for killing them 2, and you didn't kill them by 1 guy. Ah, wait. You could.
I could.
Technically, before I rolled that morale. You've got 3 command points left, and you could spend a command point to fight again. Well, it's 3 to fight again.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to. I've only got 3 points like that.
Okay, cool. So you scored how many there?
5.
5 put you at 12?
13.
13 to my 19. Let's see if I can hopefully clean up here. So moving phase. LT is going to try and take this objective back himself. These guys run back to grab that one. The chaplain is going to try and deal with the 1 scout because that's a victory point right there. And the priest is going to try and take out the LT. You know, he might get lucky. He killed the aggressor. Speaking of the aggressor, Ian remembered he rolled a 4+. He hit the guard and then rolled 1 damage. And then I passed my 5 up feeling up here. Way. And Slam is going after the Hellblasters. Now, what I could have done was go this way. I probably would kill 5 Marines and control another objective. But then I'm instantly getting blasted off the board by these. This way, I might kill enough. Ian then might lose a couple to morale if he doesn't spend 2 command points to auto pass. But then down here, the priest is basically, I need to kill both of these. In fact, I can't get this objective because of Azrael plus him. And we only have 1 model each within 3 inches. But I need to try and clean up with these. And that's basically the plan. So I do have a couple of shots to do though. Slam is going to chuck a crack grenade straight at them. He hits. And he wounds, -1. D3. Yeah, he kills 1.
Does he get to fight?
Oh no, I forgot about this.
Damn it.
That's fine by me. Bolt pistol. In fact, why would I do a crack grenade? Hits. Wounds, -1. Passed because you got camel cloaks. So that's a pass. But these 2 guys at the back can see up at the scout. They advanced to get there, so that misses, and that's 1 hit, 2+. Yeah, that's fine. And actually, you know what? I didn't measure these back guys here, Ian. to see if they're within range. Nah, they're not within range. So they've got assault bolters, not pistols, so I can't shoot them. Believe it or not, that is almost all my shooting. In fact, end of movement phase on a 4+, I get one guy back. I will command point reroll that.
Perfect.
Lovely. So I'm actually down to 3 command points now.
Me too.
How many Hellblasters is there? 10?
9 now.
9. Because I'm just thinking I could technically... See, I've got 5 attacks if I charge, but I can get D3 more. I can't kill the unit. I can spend 3 command points to fight again, or if you kill him in combat, I can spend 2 command points to fight when I die. I think I'll go for the extra D3 fights, attacks anyway. So yeah, that's it. That's all my shooting. So he's not going to charge then. Would you like to Overwatch?
I'd love to.
But you can't.
I can't.
Charge distance of 5. That's a fail, I think. Just. So I have to re-roll it. That's a 7. He's in. And that's with the Angel's Wing relic. And then the priest is going to charge in against this LT. Oh, look, he's in. Oh.
Dead.
He's not dead.
Dead. Not yet.
So guess who's going first?
Me.
No, Slam.
Close.
Red Rampage. An extra 2 attacks. Plus the 1 for charging, plus the 4 that he has base. 3's re-rolling 1s. 2 2s. And then 2s. There's nobody around to re-roll the 1, so only 4 go through. -3.
4 up in bonus.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh. You ready for this? All 4s.
3 die.
Do I want to re-roll one of those? Do those 3 get the fight back? Now I roll them. So those
Yep.
3 get the fight back. So
1 attack each. Re-roll the 1. Nothing.
Does not matter.
Cool. Are you interrupting? It is 2 of your 3 remaining command points to interrupt.
I know. So I will not.
Okay. So, Priest is going to swing at the LT. Hits. I charge, so I wound you on 3s. No, I wound you on 3s because I'm +1 strength. I wound you on 2s with a chainsword. He makes it. I'll then fight the lieutenant with the guy with the power fist, so 4s, missed. I will then fight with this guy against them. I hit once, and I do wound. It's -2. And that's off the table. That's a 4, and it's D3 damage for 2. And I'm sorry, I've got
Yes, charge.
him. I forgot to shoot him.
Shoot. Yeah,
Okay, Stormbolter at the scouts. All hit. Forced to wound. Reroll the 1. 2 wounds on the scouts. 3+. Fail. Wow. And then the charge was that many. So he gets, I think 4 attacks for being a lieutenant. I'm gonna have to have a look at this. Yep, so I was right. He gets 3 attacks plus 1 for the chainsword. Is he weapon skill 2+? I've just had the page. I think he is, because then it's the ballistic skill that's no different, isn't it? Where is it? Sorry, ancient. I've just had it.
Only we knew what we were doing.
I know. Lieutenant, weapon skill 2+. So I'm strength 4, chainsword, I'm wounding you on 3s. Reroll the 1s because of my own ability. That's 4 wounds on the scouts. 4 save. They're dead. So at least I took back our objective.
We didn't like being alive anyway.
Okay, so now it's back to Ian to fight, and I didn't do enough here.
So, what we'll do is go piling.
Are you going after him first?
Well, that doesn't matter now. So I guess,
2 attacks apiece. 12, 13 because of the sergeant. Yep. Nice.
4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 wounds. AP minus 4, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. So 3 up. I fail 3. I've then got a 5 up reroll and 1s.
Lose these. Damn it.
So he's on 1 wound. I would have very probably likely have killed it. I would have liked you to have killed him, please. Because then I would have get to fight. Whereas now you're just going to retreat and shoot him.
Yes, I am.
I can't believe you only killed, what, 3 of them?
Yes, 3. Yeah, no.
Should have gone for the other guys.
So, what we'll do now is the librarian will go into him. 3 attacks. 3s.
Isn't it 4 for the Primaris?
Not failed.
1 wound.
1 wound. Minus
3.
3.
Pass me save.
Champion will go into that little dude.
Sanguinary Guard.
That's the one. I know that. So this is 3 attacks and 2s rerolling 1s. Yep. So wound on 3s.
Rerolling 1s because of the LT.
Minus 3.
2 go through. 2 damage. I only need a single 5 up here. I make it. So he's on 1 wound.
So therefore my lieutenant will also go as well.
Okay. So I think 4 attacks.
We've just been through this, but who knows? So 4 attacks. 2s, rerolling 1s. And this is 3s, rerolling 1s. Minus 3.
So 5 up. D3 damage each.
7.
Yeah. Oh look, I'm dead.
Oh look, you did. Took more than I wanted, but there we go.
Is that it?
I think so. But I do want to give me around here.
You do. Not enough.
Lost 3, leadership 8.
So on a 6, 1 more runs and you've got to reroll anyway. Unbelievable.
Could have been a lot worse.
How many points is it to retreat and shoot?
3. But that is not going to happen.
Okay. So Ian scores 1 point for killing 1 unit there.
Yes.
Do you wish you'd killed him?
No.
But it would have gotten you kill a unit and slay the warlord.
But it's my turn, so I'll kill him anyway.
True. But I
You
can...
don't get to find me back.
I do.
I'm going to move on.
Oh, you are going to retreat?
Yes, I'm going to retreat, yes. In my turn, yes, I'm going to retreat.
Alright. And I score 1 point for killing that. I score 2 points for killing that one. Puts me at 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 points.
To 14.
But look, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 characters right there.
I know.
Well, 5. That you can pretty much... There's 5 points, plus probably 3. You could pull it back.
We'll see.
You could pull it back. Right, so Ian's turn. He's retreated with the Hellblasters, but he's hoping that those intercessors over there can kill Slam. If not, then Azrael can potentially charge in. But Azrael, the Primaris, Ancient, and even this guy
Yes.
are potentially going to try and take out the Chaplain. We've got some pistol fire that can come in combat, but we've got sight phase with him. So I'm guessing you're going to try and smite and then mind wipe?
Yep.
Or mind worm?
Smite first. Yes.
Yep, or 7, D3, 2, 1. So he drops to 3 wounds remaining.
And then we will. Yeah, 6 again. Off.
Yep,
That's 1 mortal wound,
which I ignore.
but he still has to fight that.
Yeah.
First done. Shooting. So what he'll do is he'll shoot his pistol at him first.
Yep.
So,
3s. Hits. 4s. Fails. He's got his pistol.
Yeah, same thing.
Yep. -1, so 4 plus. Fail it. 5 plus. Pass it.
God. So, right, here we go. We'll do this.
Has this guy not got anything?
No.
Crack grenade.
Is it one?
8 inches. Oh no, it's 6.
It's out of range regardless.
Yep. No, shoot them first, remember.
Yes, I am. Oh no, I was just checking if there's a crack grenade.
Ah.
So, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 shots. 3s. We're rolling 1s because of grim resolve.
Wounding on 4s.
4s. 4.
Before I roll them saves, I just want to point out the reason that Ian retreated is because if I stayed in combat, if he killed me in combat, I'd have spent the 2 command points to absolutely.
Which would have been very rude.
Yes. So 4 saves, 3 plus.
Roll me.
I'm going to spend the command point to reroll 1. Oh no!
Come on, here we go, here we go. Spare the wall.
It's dead. So you get 2 victory points for that, and I'm down to 1 command point remaining.
So,
Overcharge Azrael, I dare you. Go on, you know you want to.
oh, I do want
Fire the combi as well.
No, I'm not fighting. But what is my rapid?
But it's an extra 2 shots.
It's also -1 to hit. And if I'm overcharged my plasma, that's silly.
Not really.
No, I mean,
You've got command points to reroll the 2s.
only one of them. So, plasma gun, rapid fire.
Yep, you're within 12 inches, so you're going to get 2 shots, and you are overcharging.
Yes, I am.
Do you want a Weapons of the Dark Age as well? Well, why don't you just Weapons of the Dark Age?
Yeah, why don't I weapons of the Dark Age?
No, you want to overcharge because you needed strength 8, so you win me on 2s.
Yes, we'll overcharge. Shit.
2s,
2s. Re-rolling the ones there you are.
4 plus. 1 goes through.
So that's 2 damage.
Drops him to 2 wounds remaining.
So,
Bolt rifle from the Ancient.
yeah, rapid fire. Reroll the 1. 4. Yep.
Passed. I think that's everything, isn't it?
That is all I have, yes.
Charge phase.
He will charge into him.
You might as well go for him. He's got power armor and he's got the 5 or feel no pain thing.
Right, we'll charge him.
5 inches makes it.
And
then-
Azrael will charge back into him. Which he will need is 6 inch charge.
6. Oh, he does it like a boss. Right. Oh, you're going to put his banner back on.
He's 10 polling. Right, so what we shall do is we'll start with him onto him.
Yep.
3 attacks, hit on 2s, re-rolling. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling with 1. Just 1.
5 up. Passed it. Azrael.
Re-rolling.
3.
6 there, wasn't there?
But isn't it 6 to wound?
Yes, it is.
So 3's to wound. Reroll on 1s.
There's the 6.
There's a mortal wound.
So it is 5 wounds plus 1 mortal wound.
No, your 2s don't wound. Your strength 6.
Strength 6, yeah.
So 3 saves first of all of a 6 up, which I fail. And how many damage is it each D3? So do the 3D3. So 6, 7.
7, 8, including the mortal wound.
Yeah, he's dead. That's another point for you.
That is another point for me. And he may as well.
And then the librarian.
The librarian has 3 attacks. 2 dice. Yeah. And then
4s, re-rolling 1s. 5 up. D3 each.
5.
Kills him. That's another one.
Excellent. And that is the end of my turn.
Yep. So you score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
Hang on. No, slay the warlord
Yeah.
and kill the unit.
Yes.
Control that.
Yes.
Control this.
Yes.
And then kill 2 units there. How many?
6.
Put you on how many points now?
22.
To my 29.
Yes.
Yay. Blue Angels turn 5. It's turn 5. I have daisy chained to get 3 guys to be able to shoot at him. 3 guys here, and 2, which is these 2, and then the grenade launcher can actually reach down here. I'm hoping to try and just kill that one guy there. And then the chaplain's going to try and take out the lieutenant and control that objective, which means I would actually still control 5 objectives. This is going to be tough. He is within rapid fire with his Stormbolter as well. He could kill the librarian if he gets lucky, but I'm going to go with these guys at the back first, actually. So, grenade launcher and the 2 guys from here at him. All hit. 4s and 3s. 4 wounds. No AP because, auto bolters. Takes 2 wounds. Yeah, I think the normal champions and stuff only have like 4 wounds. But 3 of these are now going to shoot into him. So 1 miss. One wound! Oh, I've got a command point left. Do I want to do it? No, it's not worth it. None. Lieutenant will now rapid fire into him. 1 more wound. It's a wound. And then the chaplain is going to crack grenade him. Misses.
Excellent.
Command point. Hits. Wounds, -1. Ah, no! And then the only charge I've got is going to be the chaplain against the... Yeah, against him.
Re-rolling. No, go for it. No, you kind of fail.
I'm in! That was my last command point as well. So 4 attacks. I get to re-roll because chaplain. 3s. -2.
Hold it, hold. Lost it. Should we hit you back?
Yep. And technically what you would also have done,
It's for intervened, obviously, yes. Of course I would have.
which I didn't think about because I should have just left him out of combat.
Neither did I, but
I should have left him out to control the objective and get an extra victory point.
Hindsight's 2020.
Yeah.
So my lieutenant.
4 attacks.
4 attacks, 2s. Rerolling 1s. 3s. Rerolling a 1.
4+. And I'm dead. So you score another victory point again, and I don't score that one. And realistically, he should be dead.
No.
So I actually score 4 victory points, putting me on 33. Ian's turn 5 now. Let's see what he can bring back. How many points you on?
23.
10 points.
10 points. Not going to happen.
You can get 3, possibly 4.
Yeah, we'll have to have a have a look at this.
So moving phase, Ian's advanced him onto their objective in the hopes that these guys can then shoot him off with Smite and the other one.
Yes, the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smite.
Smite.
D3. 3, drops 1 wound. And the other one goes off, kills him. Which means they can now all shoot at them.
That is the plan. I need you to have a look to see if any of these hellblasters can see those there.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky.
I'm not sure if you can. I don't think you can. I will call your rule on this one.
3 of them can see him.
That works for me.
So you probably want to fire them first.
Yes, I do. So, 3 of them, we will supercharge.
Okay. That means you're wounding on 2s, of course, with the 2 damage.
And if I kill myself, I might get to shoot you again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 2 minus 4. Yep.
Now you can't see the rest, hopefully. I hope.
The librarian can, but that's it.
But he's got nothing that he can actually shoot with.
No, that's it.
You didn't move them forward either.
There was no point. They couldn't see. They need to stay there to keep it happy. And there's nothing to see.
Yeah, but not even next turn?
They need to stay on this command. In this command here.
Fair enough. So you score 1 point for killing this unit.
Yep.
You score 1, 2, 3 points for them objectives.
Yep.
But then I've got a morale test I make down here.
Yep.
And a pass.
That gives me 4 command points.
Put you on how many? 27
Yep.
to my 29. Giving you that victory point, I think, for the chaplain. Gave you 1, and I could have, you know, that would have made 2, so it would have been 30, 26 had we not done that. But then you would have killed him then anyway, so.
Yeah. There's nothing else to shoot.
So that's 5 turns.
That's 5 turns.
And I don't have line breaker, because you killed all my stuff.
Yes, this is true. I no longer have line breaker. I never had line breaker. I hardly did it.
Does the game continue, Ian? It does not. Wow, what a game, man. What an absolute game. Considering how much you castled up in the corner, you managed to bring that back quite a lot. What were your thoughts on Blood Angels, though?
Yeah, Blood Angels are really, really good. Get them in combat and you just walk
Apart
over.
from that, the big changer for me was when the Sanguinary Guard didn't hit as hard as what they needed to there.
Unfortunately, there's still chance in dice rolls.
There is. And of course the fact that you had the -1 to hit on the aggressors when I charge.
That was a lucky.
Had I had an extra couple of attacks or been able to re-roll, looking back in hindsight, I did leave Slam over here to give the re-rolls to the hits because I wanted rid of the Dreadnought and try and pepper the Hellblasters. Had I used Upon the Wings of Fire and deep struck them over here, so that we would have been within range of the Sanguinary Guard, would have allowed them to re-roll hits. But then if I deep struck them there, you probably would have just shot them.
Yes. And also,
So-
I was in a rock and a hard place. With a castle, I had to protect my back lines, couldn't move too far forward, and I was in charge running straight away. So it was,
I think what hurt you was this piece of terrain.
yes, that priest room is horrendous. I should have come here.
Yeah.
But then, being inside here, there's no windows to shoot out of, so I really should have just deployed here and gone forwards,
Yeah.
to be fair.
But still, not a bad game considering how much you pulled back there.
Good game.
But again, was that my fault for being too aggressive and trying to chuck things in? I think putting Slam in against the Hellblasters was absolutely the right thing to do.
Had to be done.
Had to be done.
Unfortunate on your dice rolls yet again.
And lucky on your dice rolls to save. Had you actually killed him as well,
Yeah, I'm pleased I only took him down to 1.
I absolutely would have spent the 2 command points to fight again, because that would have been like 7 attacks fighting again. So even if I'd only killed another 2 or 3 Hellblasters, might have been enough for morale. But that's it. I know the list isn't the best it could be. I'm still working on it. I've built scouts now. Woohoo! And absolutely need psychic support because he just went pow, 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 and blew him up. Mephiston or a librarian will definitely be coming. The lieutenant, he's there because keepsake at the minute, but I think definitely the thing to go is probably going to be the Death Company and the chaplain, because whilst they were okay, didn't really do anything.
1 wound.
Yeah, that's why I think the guard, whilst they are expensive, they're really good. And of course, not getting lucky with the priest to bring them back. You know, weathering the Auspex scan, then the Overwatch, and you only kill 2 of them. So, and then they feel no pain. Yeah. A lot of people spend the command points or deep strike the ancient alongside them. Obviously, I kept mine at the back and I moved them forward, but it enabled them to be further in front of them to then make the charge and make sure that you don't have to daisy chain and miss out. So that is it. Thank you, of course, very much to Ian for tonight's game. Please check out Battle Bunker, and of course, thanks, Ian. It's appreciated. But yes, we'll go back to the drawing board. We'll refine the Blood Angel list once again. We'll get the scouts painted, and then swap a few things out, see who the next challenger is, and see if we can push the Blood Angels that little bit further.